Hey, no, it's a bad idea. Let her down. She does not like this.
Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I am finally doing my Snapchat Q&A. For those of you who follow me on Snapchat, you know this is the 4th time I'm recording this video. I've had a million technical difficulties filming this. I don't know why. It's been so frustrating, but I'm finally doing this video. I'm hoping that this one is perfect after trial and error with the other videos. And thank you so much to those of you who did submit your questions all 4 times. I know that was super obnoxious. It was really annoying for me and I felt bad asking you guys to do the same thing over and over again. So thank you for your patience. And as a huge thank you for your guys' support through all of this, and also for 300K, I seriously cannot believe it. Thank you guys so much. I'm doing a giveaway. So I announced the giveaway on my Snapchat and I'm gonna be picking someone at random throughout this video. From my Snapchat, so whoever submitted a video question, that's who I'm going to be choosing the winner from, and I will announce them at the end of the video, and I will also include their name in the description box, and I will reach out to you via Snapchat. So stay tuned if you want to find out who the winner is, and let's jump straight into these questions.
I was wondering what tips you could give for an aspiring beauty artist, and how did you become interested? Love you.
Aw, love you right back. I love her accent, it's so cute. Tips for an aspiring makeup artist would be to just practice. Practice. It's the only way you're gonna get better, especially doing makeup on other people's faces. You can practice on yourself as well, but to me, it's a night and day doing makeup on myself and then doing it on someone else. So practice is key. And also find someone that you can call a mentor. Maybe you can reach out to an artist in your area and ask if you can assist them. It doesn't have to be paid, but just sort of follow them around for a day, or when they have a gig, ask if you can come and help, just so you can watch their artistry as well as get some inside tips on how to be a successful freelance makeup artist.
Where do you see your life in 5 years?
In 5 years, I have no clue, because for those of you who don't know, I just started YouTube a little over a year ago. May of 2015 is when I uploaded my first video, and so much has changed in such little time, in exactly a year and like 4 months or whatever it's been. So it's really hard to tell where I'll be in 5 years. I have no clue. I'll still be in the makeup industry, there's no doubt about that. I just don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but I'll probably have like a husky sled team by then for sure.
Hey Melissa, I just recently moved to the San Diego area, and I was just wondering what are some fun things to do there and good places to eat.
So definitely go and eat at TJ Oysters. It's bomb. It's in Bonita, and it's not like a really fancy restaurant, and it's really cheap. I think you can get like 3 fish tacos for $3 or something like that. Super dirt cheap, and it's delicious. And in terms of like what to do in San Diego, I spent most of my time at the beach, PB, OB, so Pacific Beach, Ocean Beach, the Dog Beach, of course, for MEEKA. Little Italy is amazing. La Jolla is beautiful. There's so much to do and so much free stuff. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun in San Diego, I feel like. In LA, even if you just want to go to the beach, you have to pay for the parking. In San Diego, you can like pull up right to the sand and go and enjoy your day at the beach. So definitely take advantage of all the free stuff that you can do in San Diego.
Hi Melissa, what's the inspiration behind your makeup tutorials?
The inspiration behind my makeup tutorials, most of my tutorials are things that you guys want to see, so I usually base my next tutorial off your guys' suggestions, your recommendations, or sometimes I'll get a very specific request and I'll be like, that's actually a really good tutorial. So that's usually where I get my inspiration. And in terms of like just like makeup looks, I'm the kind of person that has to see all the colors out in front of me. I like to have like all my eyeshadows primarily. That's like kind of what I focus everything else around. So when I have an eyeshadow palette or eyeshadows, I have to just look at them and then I draw inspiration from there, and it sort of just like turns into a makeup look from there.
Hey Melissa, I love you. I just wanted to ask, what is the craziest color you would put in your hair to dye it again?
I've always wanted to go, not always, but in the past like 1 to 2 years, I've wanted to go icy gray, like almost white. But my hair won't take that color. It's naturally really dry, so it would probably be a nightmare to dye in the upkeep, and I'd probably damage it a lot. But icy gray would definitely be my color that I would want to do so badly if I could.
Hey Melissa, I was wondering what type of workouts you like to do. I just got done doing some yoga and I also like to do ballet, so I was kind of wondering what you like to do.
I definitely love weight training. I find that it works best for my body. I also love yoga and I love spin class. Yoga is more so, believe it or not, Kyle's thing. He loves yoga and I go with him. And I think it's very zen. I think it makes me feel a lot better, but I don't feel like I get an actual workout from it, even though I know it does work a lot of muscles and it builds your strength. But I prefer weight training as well as high intensity intervals. What else is there? Plyometrics, and spin class is awesome.
Hi Melissa, what BB cream or CC cream would you recommend instead of having to use foundation every single day?
Stop! That dog is so cute. I would recommend the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I forget the actual name of it, but NARS Tinted Moisturizer it has a really good coverage. I would say it has like a medium coverage and it makes your skin look really flawless and it really takes no effort to apply with your fingers. You can just throw it on and get on with your day. Also, the IT Cosmetics CC cream is really good and that one is a full coverage.
I just want to know, how often do you visit Mexico? Bye.
Oh, I don't visit Mexico that often anymore. Growing up, I used to visit once a year. I would visit my grandma in Chihuahua who still lives there, but it's a trek to get out there. It's like a 15-hour drive, something like that, something crazy. And even if you were to fly out there, it's still like a 5-hour drive to get to where she lives, which is Casa Grandes, Chihuahua. But aside from that, my family would always take a family vacation every year, and it was always to Mexico. So I've been everywhere, and I definitely need to go back soon because I haven't been in a while.
Hi, do you have any meetups planned?
I don't have any meetups planned as of right now, and the thought of a meetup actually kind of scares me just because I, in my head, think that no one will show up, even though I know you guys support me and you will show up, but I'm like terrified. I'm like, what if I plan a meet and greet and like no one shows up? It's like a nightmare. But I will plan one in the future.
My question for you is, will you be incorporating exercise videos and healthy recipes into your channel? Because I see them on Snapchat and I love it. And I would be so happy to see videos on them.
I definitely want to start incorporating health and fitness into my channel. Just trying to, I guess, get like the courage to do it. I do it, like she said, a little bit on my Snapchat. Not so much on Instagram just yet, but I want to. It's just, when you think about it, you already get picked at as a makeup artist. I'm like, do I also want to get picked at for my body and what I eat? I'm like, it's just a lot, but I definitely need to get the courage to just go out and do it because I know you guys are interested. So I'll definitely be doing that for you guys soon, really, really soon, because I really, really want to do it.
Hey Melissa, so I know you take really good care of your skin, but my question is, have you ever had injectables as far as Botox or like fillers?
I have not. Kyle's gonna get so mad at me if he can hear me because I keep saying that I want to get like just like a little Botox on my forehead because I have this like one wrinkle that really pisses me off, which I'm sure you have seen in my tutorials, and it's only like accentuated if I'm constantly doing facial movements, like when I'm doing my makeup, you can see it, and that really bothers me, but I would do it. I'm just like kind of nervous to do it.
Hello, beautiful. So my question is, are you okay with showing some of the private details of your life to all the people who watch you? And do you think a makeup artist should really do that? Love you, by the way.
I don't really mind. I mean, there's some things that I feel like you should keep private that just for like your own safety. I see a lot of people kind of like showing where they're at all the time or whatever, and I feel like maybe some things should be kept private, but for the most part, I don't mind sharing a majority of my life with you guys, especially on Snapchat. I tend to share a lot of my life with you guys. I'm pretty bad on YouTube just because I haven't really tried vlogging. I'm gonna give it a shot soon. I'm not the kind of person that likes to have or be on camera 24/7. And I know Kyle doesn't like being on camera all the time. So I don't mind it. And in terms of like, if you're a makeup artist, I think it really does help you, just putting yourself out there on social media helps to grow your business. But in terms of sharing a lot of personal things, it can also hurt you. So just kind of have to be careful with what you share and what you don't share on the internet, because whatever goes on the internet is there forever. So just be careful with what you share. But I don't mind sharing my private life.
Hi, I was just wondering if there were any techniques that you struggle with. Like, I can't do winged liner for anything, so I just wanted to know if there's anything like that for you.
Actually, I'm glad that you asked this because a lot of people, or I'm sure a ton of you guys have noticed, I very rarely do a cut crease. It's not that I can't do one. If you ever go through my Instagram and look at my eyes, the reason I do a lot of smoky eyes is because sometimes I get this weird double fold on one of my eyes, so it looks like I have like a double crease. So cut creases look terrible on my eyes because when it double creases like that, it looks like my cut crease is being eaten by the other crease. So I tend to struggle with like doing a cut crease that looks good on my eyes at all times. I can do one that looks good with my eyes closed, but when I open them, if I get that double crease on that one eye, it looks so bad. So I would say a cut crease is something that I struggle with, as well as strip lashes. I'm not the best at. I actually prefer individual lashes. I'm way better at individual lashes than I am a strip lash.
Melissa, hola. I would like to know if you have ever thought about doing videos in Spanish. Being a Latina, why did you decide to do videos in English? Bye.
Spanish was my first language, but I learned English pretty quickly. I think I learned it in like kindergarten. But the reason I don't do videos in Spanish is because my Spanish has gotten kind of bad. And not that like I can't speak Spanish, it's just I forget a lot of words to the point where I can't carry on a smooth conversation. So I think it would be really painful to watch me do a video in Spanish just because I would butcher a lot of words and forget a lot of words, especially makeup terms. Like when you think about it in English, you have things like a cut crease or chiseling the cheekbones and contouring and just certain words that I don't know what they would be in Spanish. So that's the only reason I don't do any videos in Spanish. If my Spanish improved, I would try, but for now I feel like I couldn't even get through like the first half of my video without messing something up.
Hi Melissa, my question is on the rose water and glycerin spray that you showed last time. How have you been using it and do you like it?
I actually have it right here. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, I randomly picked this up at Urban Outfitters. You know how they have like that weird, like not weird, but just like a random makeup section for like a clothing store. But this is a rose water and glycerin spray, and literally the only ingredients in here are rose water and natural vegetable glycerin. So just like a side fact for those of you guys who don't know, a lot of the times glycerin is animal fat. So just keep that in mind. But I have been using this. I actually sprayed myself with it today, and because of the glycerin, it gives your skin a really nice shiny finish. You can look a little too shiny, so you might have to powder yourself if you use too much of this. And I've been using this before makeup, so I'll spray myself, do my makeup because I feel like it does have a tacky feel on the skin, so it makes your makeup adhere a little better. And then I spray myself afterwards when I'm done, and I love it. I love that it's so simple, just 2 ingredients and that's it.
Hi Melissa, my name is Karina and I'm an aspiring makeup artist, and I was wondering, how did you go about getting paid on time? Like, what did you do?
Girl, let me just tell you, because I did a little Snap story the other day. Getting paid is one of the most awkward things that you'll do as a makeup artist, because asking someone to pay you, to me, is just awkward. Like, okay, hey, pay me X amount of dollars, even though they already know what they're supposed to pay you, or they should know. It's just awkward, and sometimes people will try and gyp you and not pay you, or pay you less than what you quoted them. One piece of advice I will give you guys is to just be really stern, and I don't want to use the word aggressive, but assertive. Be assertive when demanding your money. I learned from my friend Cherish, who I assisted. She's an amazing makeup artist. I'll link her in here. She's the one that really taught me to stand my ground, demand my money, and to not walk away until I have been paid, and don't take no for an answer.
Bailey and I would like to know what to do for 40-year-old skin that's very dry and cracks on my cheeks, even though I moisturize to high heaven.
By the way, thank you for resubmitting your question, because I remember you from last time, and Bailey. If you're suffering from dry areas, I'm gonna share my DIY face cream soon, because it literally transformed my skin. I saw my esthetician and she was like, whoa, your skin is looking so good. But rosehip oil to me is a lifesaver. Vitamin E oil is a lifesaver. Make sure it's a natural vitamin E, not a synthetic vitamin E. Those 2 natural remedies tend to work really well on my dry areas of skin, especially the vitamin E, because I tend to get really dry and tight. You know that tight feeling you get after washing your face? I get that in this area, and vitamin E helps a lot.
What's the next place you want to visit and why?
I can't take the way that filter changes your voice. The next place I want to visit, I keep saying Bali and like Australia just because they're really close to each other, so I would go to Australia and then Bali. But I don't have anywhere that I'm like would want to go to first. I'm just dying to travel. I want to go somewhere so bad right now because I haven't taken a good vacation in a while, so I am so ready for a vacation. But
I just wanted to ask if we could see more graphic liner type eye looks or like super glam glittery. You know, something fun, different, kind of just like randomly out of the blue, like, you know, you hit us with it type thing. Or more smoky looks. Thanks.
I definitely want to do more of that kind of stuff. It's just YouTube is so funny because you do a graphic liner look and someone, or you'll get comments that are like, can you do something wearable? That's too crazy. You do a really simple makeup look and they'll be like, this is boring. So I think I just need to do what I want to do and not think about that. So yes, I will definitely try to work in some more graphic liner looks on my channel.
Hey Melissa, what made you decide to become a makeup artist? And I love watching your shadow tutorials. Love you!
What made me want to become a makeup artist? I always loved makeup. I think that the thought of saying I wanted to be a makeup artist was just scary at the time because makeup wasn't such a big deal as it is now. I feel like now it's quite obvious that the makeup industry is booming. It's, you know, multi-billion-dollar industry. But I think back then, social media wasn't so big and you couldn't really make a full-time career and be really that successful unless you were like a celebrity makeup artist. So I think it just took me a while to really realize that that was my true passion. From working a ton of shitty jobs, I realized what my true passion was and that I wanted to turn that into a job versus working all these crappy jobs that I had been working for so long. So I think it was just realizing that it was my passion and turning that into a job.
Hi, Melissa. My question is, I know you're Mexican, so what is your favorite traditional Mexican dish?
Ooh, favorite traditional Mexican dish? It would probably be my mom's carne con chile colorado. She makes it so good, no matter if it's like leftovers, if it's freshly made. She makes it so good on top of refried beans with a tortilla. Scoop it up, roll it up. It's so good. So I would say that is my favorite all-time dish, but only when my mom makes it. I don't really like it when other people make it, just my mom's.
Hey Melissa, I just wanted to ask if you had done any post-secondary education, like college or university. Also, bring back car rides with
car rides with Kyle. Yes, I did go to San Diego State University. I went to San Diego State University and I majored in, or my bachelor's was in journalism and media studies with a minor in psychology. And Car Rides with Kyle will be making a comeback. I got like a little stand to hold up my phone so I can record footage. I'm hoping that I can like crop it together and turn it into a series here on YouTube. And I'll also clip it together and post it like on Snapchat and Instagram because I think it's really funny. It's just sometimes I forget to set up my phone.
I just wanted to know when you started to get your eyebrows done because I've never gotten mine done and everyone tells me not to. And you have awesome brows, so...
Fun fact, I have never, ever in my entire life let anyone touch my eyebrows. I have always done them myself and I have kind of like prided myself in always doing my own eyebrows. I did have a really well-known celebrity brow artist reach out not too long ago asking if she could do my brows, and at first I said yes and then immediately took it back because I was like, no, I've always done them myself. I'm not about to start letting someone else touch my brows. So I have always done them myself. I've always tweezed them. I've never waxed them, threaded them, nothing. I've always...
So if you were only able to take one piece of makeup with you, which one would it be and why?
If I could only take one piece of makeup with me, it would probably be this Laura Mercier concealer right now. I'm obsessed with it. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer. I've been using it nonstop and I've actually have only been wearing this concealer in no foundation or tinted moisturizer. That's actually what I have on right now. It's just this concealer. And in my previous video, a lot of you guys were asking what I had on my skin, and it was also just this concealer. I just really like that it has a light side and a dark side, so you can customize the color depending on where you're placing it on your face. So for right now, if I had to pick, I would take this concealer.
I love you so much. I want to know what's your favorite thing about makeup and about being a makeup artist. I love you.
My favorite thing about makeup is that it's just a way of expressing yourself, making yourself feel more beautiful. To me, it's artistry. You know, the same way an artist works on a canvas or does sculptures. I see makeup as just another form of artistry. So it's just fun. The colors, color theory, and being able to create like these pieces of artwork on your face, I think is incredible. And yeah, there's just no rules to makeup, and it's just fun. So when people take it seriously and say like, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't wear this, or you wear too much makeup, or I don't like this about your eyeshadow, I'm like, just calm down. And I think I have answered every single video question that was in here. If your question didn't make it into this video, don't worry. I will do more Snapchat Q&As if you guys want me to. So make sure to follow me there so you catch the announcement for the next one and can be a part of it as well. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me and my life, I guess. I know I tend to get really focused on makeup tutorials and not really talk about myself much because I'm more so focused on helping you guys and answering all your questions in my videos. But I definitely want you guys to get to know me more as a person. I mean, if you follow me on Snapchat, I think you know me a little better because I'm all sorts of weird on Snapchat. But I'm gonna try and incorporate more videos on my channel that showcase more of like my personality and who I am versus just doing makeup tutorials. But don't worry, because the tutorials will never go away. So now I'm just gonna announce or pick a winner. So I'm gonna go through all of these, and there's a lot. So I'm just gonna scroll until I stop and I pick one. And the winner is ALOHADEANNA. I will include your name right here, as well as send you a message and include it in the description box. So congrats, and again, thank you guys so much for hanging in there through, if you follow me on Snapchat, for hanging in there through all the technical difficulties. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. I love you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I see you in the next one. Bye guys.